Okay, so now that you've learned to count to 4, you may have done that very quickly and you're just zooming onto this video, and that's quite alright, I understand. But now we're going to start working on getting the drum grid with our counting from 1 to 4, and really start working on how to learn the drums and get the coordination between our mouth and our brain to our hands and our feet, and all of that is going to get pretty complex. It's actually a lot harder than it looks. But some people pick it up very quickly, but don't be discouraged if you don't, because it usually takes a lot longer to line up saying 1 with your foot stomping on 1. So just be patient with yourself and let's learn to play the drums. Here we go. So I'm going to start a metronome, and then I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what I'm going to start doing is on every time I say the number 1, I'm going to stomp my foot. Okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stomp. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so once you've gotten it comfortable to where you can stomp every time you say the number 1, and you can do that repeatedly and consistently for a while, and you're counting evenly and not starting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, you don't want to be rushing like that. So once you have all that even, then we can move on to the next step, which is adding the stomp on 1 and the number 3. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Alright, so I stomped every time that I said the number 1 and every time I said the number 3. And if you look at your drum grid, what you can see is that underneath the number 1 on P1, which is short for pattern 1, underneath the number 1 column, it says K, and basically that means your foot. If you're left-footed and left-handed, then you would use your left foot, and if you're right-footed and right-handed, then you would use your right foot to be the K, which stands for kick, which is the kick drum once you're on a drum set. So for now, the K is your foot, and the S is slapping your hand on your leg. And if you're right-handed, you'll actually slap your left hand on your left leg, and if you're left-handed, you'll slap your right hand on your right leg. So make sure you have that kind of down, but we're not quite there yet. We're only focusing on the foot right now, making sure that you can stomp when you say the number 1 and when you say the number 3. Cool? So once you have that down, you can move on to the next video where we're going to put that with our slapping of the leg here in just a moment. So hope you're doing good.